Hello, 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 hello. Facebook Live, Instagram Live. I hope y'all can see us. We'll make some minor adjustments, but we're rolling.
Yeah.
My name is I Am Will. I am the host and founder of the Release Session Word, and today's podcast is the Release Session Presents Smoking Words. And we got something special today. I hope y'all ready for it, because I damn sure am. With us today, we have sexologist, poet, author. Twala Be Good is in the building.
Yeah.
How you doing, Twala?
I'm doing good. Can I get the light?
Yes, you can get it right.
I'm doing great.
Because it is smoking words. So
Yeah.
we smoking, we drinking,
Yeah.
and we talking big shit today.
Mm-hmm.
We are talking big shit. So first of all, let me say to everybody that's tuning on, this is a R-rated episode.
Very R-rated.
It's
But
R-rated.
educational.
Absolutely. We don't want to leave that out.
Yeah.
So if you're watching this with your kids,
Might not want to,
might not want to.
but hope that you learn something from this
Mm-hmm.
as we talk about sex, healthy sex.
We're talking about sex, healthy sex. That's what's important. So don't get it twisted. We're not talking about some Pornhub type stuff. All right. Everybody like, okay, we're talking about sex. Hold on, we're too long. That's not what we're doing.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about healthy sex, as she said. We're going to talk about ways to do healthy sex and different options you have.
Yes, sex
to do some
education.
sex like that. Sex
Yeah.
education.
Yeah.
So, with that being said, let me just start off by reintroducing my guest, who I want to say thank you for joining me today.
Thank you.
Me and you have known each other for a little bit now. We met through poetry.
Yes.
And along those lines, we've grown to where you've platformed to not only the poetry side of it, but you have embraced the sexologist.
Yeah.
So I can't lie. Maybe very curious.
Okay.
Okay, maybe very curious. Can't lie.
Okay.
Because I've heard your poetry. For those who have not heard of poetry, if you heard of poetry, you may have a clue where this is possibly going. Okay? But that's okay. That's okay. So let's start out with this. Let's start from the beginning, okay?
Okay.
If I can.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I have been privileged to hear your poetry, which is, you can tell me if I'm wrong or right,
Okay.
which is more on the erotic side,
Correct.
okay?
Yeah.
Maybe 75-25, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I'm
For the
wrong,
most
that's
part.
cool.
Mm-hmm.
And I can honestly say that I have enjoyed it.
Okay.
Your poetry did some things to me. Okay.
Oh, really? I was hoping so, but I didn't know. I didn't know if it was or not. But yeah, I'm glad it
It did. I'm sorry. Before we finna go deep. So before we get deep, let me
We're gonna go deep.
I lost my whole track
Are
of
we gonna
thought.
penetrate people?
See, I lost my whole track of thought. So before we go deep, shout out to my sponsor, GFM Radio, iHeart Radio. We are Instagram Live, we are Facebook Live, and it's also going on YouTube as well. The Release Session channel. If you haven't followed me already, go to YouTube, put in the Release Session, subscribe to the page. Costs you absolutely nothing. So if you don't catch it now, you can catch it later. But if you're on Instagram Live, Facebook Live, we appreciate you. We thank you. So now that's out the way.
Yeah, those disclaimers are out the way.
Let's get to the shit.
Okay.
Okay.
So just start from the beginning.
Let's start from the beginning. So.
All right, so I am Twila Be Good, sexologist, erotic and intimacy coach, as well as an erotic poet. And so a lot of people ask me, well, two things they ask me is, well, what is a sexologist and how did you get started? So I'll have to say that it started with erotic poetry. It did. And it just evolved from there. And I woke up one morning and I was like, how can I expand my brand of what I'm talking about when it comes to sex? My fantasies, real life.
You woke up one morning.
Okay. I woke up one morning.
Now what happened the night before?
Like,
No, never mind. Okay.
But I was like, I enjoy speaking in front of the crowd when it comes to something that we all do naturally, but a lot of us don't really talk about it. So I decided I'm going to become a sexologist, and what that means is I study human sexual behavior.
Okay.
And so with my business, I can work with couples, singles, if they are a couple, and maybe it's a sexless marriage,
Right.
and they will come see me.
Because that happens.
It does happen, or they are wanting to get the intimacy back into the bedroom, or even outside of the bedroom for that matter, or just talk about ways that they can tap into their erotic side.
Okay.
So I work with women, men. You would come and talk to me. We would create a game plan for you so that you can reach your sexual goals.
Wow.
So you have homework when you come see me, and it could be
Wow.
homework could be writing in a journal, communication with your partner. How did that work out? What did they say? What did you say? It could also be where you need to try different positions, see how they work.
Different positions.
Yeah. So that's the homework that I have. That's a few of the homework assignments that you would have.
Okay, let me ask you this.
Okay.
Whew.
Yeah.
let me. I'm trying to find the right way to ask it. Okay, so I guess let me I put it this way. Okay, let me put it this way. What part of you sexually said, I want to teach some things? Like, what I mean is,
was I like, oh, I'm really good at this?
Yeah, like you know what? I'm kind of good
and I want
at
to
this.
teach some people how to do this.
I can show some shit.
So yeah, there's a few different, I guess, acts that I would say that I rate. I rate like a 10. So, but yeah, I was like, you know what? I think people need to hear and they need to be educated on certain acts. Is for example, fellatio.
Okay.
My thing is when it comes to that, women need to have a positive attitude when it comes to that, because if you don't enjoy giving head, he's not gonna like it either.
Right.
So
I wouldn't.
Well, yeah, I mean,
like, why would you want to get something somebody don't like doing it?
Exactly. Where's the pleasure in that? So when I talk about fellatio or giving head, I really focus on how a woman should be enjoying it herself. And it shouldn't feel like a chore or a job to her. Because if it does, then what's the pleasure in that, and how will her partner like it? So I talk about, ways that you can give good head. Make sure that, you need to drink water. Your mouth doesn't need to be dry. If you have a challenge when it comes to creating saliva in the mouth, you need to eat a peppermint.
Got that part right.
Yeah. If you gag, you need to get some deep throat spray. Hey,
let it out. Hey.
It's true. Yeah.
Hey,
but
I'm looking for a pen and paper right now. I'm jotting. You're jotting. I'm jotting right now.
So those are a few tips.
So let me ask you this. You're a sexologist. So what is the best thing sexually you feel you conquered? Like you got that down.
Me personally?
Personally. I mean, I'm just asking. The reason I asked that, because if you, this is my opinion, because I don't know what you do. I'm not a sexologist by far. Anyway.
Okay.
Well, anyway, when you are teaching someone to do something that they can be better at.
Exactly.
I just assume that if that's something that you feel like, I'm good at this, I'm great at this. So I'm just curious, what is something like you feel like I'm good at that? Like, you can't fuck with me at that.
Oh gosh, you really putting me on the spot.
The release session consists smoking words.
Oh my goodness. I would say overall, I think that now, in this part of my life, I am really good at communicating on what I want.
Okay.
and what I like and what I don't like. Before,
Okay.
that was something where I didn't know how to, I was uncomfortable articulating what I like sexually.
Okay.
And so I kind of just rolled with the flow. But now at 44, now I'm telling my partner how I like it and what I like, where I like to be touched, where I don't like to be touched. So I really put emphasis on that with my coaching and my classes, because you have to be able to communicate to your partner what it is that you truly like. Because if you don't, they're not going to know.
You know, that's a good point. That's a good point, because that brings me to this question. That's a really good point.
Mm-hmm.
So do you feel like when two people meet, and let's just say the relationship is, it's taking its course, they're at the point where they may want to, have sex.
Yeah.
How much do you feel like spontaneous is a...
Sorry, I was reading the comment.
Well, we got a comment. What do the comments say? Quit giving them PC answers and tell him you got that. Wow. Hey, somebody just said...
Oh my God!
Somebody put a... Hey, y'all put the comments up. Hey, we okay. Put the comments up. You got a question, we'll answer. Put the comments up. But my man, I don't know if you want to say his name, so I'm not going to say it. But he said, quit giving them PC answers and tell them you got that WAP. And we know what WAP means.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ladies, drink your water.
Okay. Okay, before my man threw me off. What else,
threw me off too.
Before my man threw me off. How big do you put an emphasis on spontaneous? And the reason I say that, because you said that you want to tell your partner, communicate with him, what you like, what you don't like, things like that. And I'm a spontaneous guy, personally. So
I mean, you like to just
find out at the moment.
At the moment.
So what is your what's your thoughts on that?
I think, when you're dating, you want to have those conversations in the beginning of what you enjoy, because you may not be sexually compatible. And so if I say to you, hey, you know what, we're getting to know each other, we've gone out, we are communicating, and now we, have this conversation of, hey, what do you enjoy sexually? And so if I tell you I like anal sex, for example, and you say, oh, I'm never doing that, you just frown up about it, then if that's something that I enjoy, then are we really sexually compatible? So it's those conversations that you need to have in the beginning of what you enjoy.
Would you say that's a deal breaker?
It can be, depending on if they are really into that. If that's something that they really and truly enjoy doing, it could be. And you're just dating, so it's not like there's some type of commitment there. You can move on to the next person who can fulfill your sexual needs and desires. That could be, the situation can be the same as if you meet someone and she says, well, I don't enjoy giving head. 9 times out of 10, a man is going to want that. Now, of course, I'm not a guy, but I could say that that's going to be his preference. So if she's like, against it, she doesn't enjoy doing it for whatever reason, then does that make it a deal breaker? Oh,
there you go.
Okay. Then does that make it a deal breaker for the guy as well? Great girl and everything, but she's not doing this one act. And, she's not going to budge on it.
Now,
so
excuse me, I would agree. For those just tuning in, this your boy, I Am Will, the Release Sex to Smoke Words, with my featured guest today, Twila Be Good, sexologist in the building. We're talking healthy sex, ways to help your mate, a good way to communicate. We talk some good things today. So if you guys that are tuning in, if you got questions, got comments, shoot them out. We try to get to them. We're gonna talk about a lot of stuff right now. So let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Now, we were just talking about, if you like one thing and your partner doesn't, that could possibly be a deal breaker. It doesn't mean that, but it could be.
Yeah.
Because, I'm 44 years old as well, so that has happened to me, sex as far as a deal breaker, because I might like something that she just would even compromise on, let alone, I wouldn't say that she doesn't do it, but she just wouldn't compromise on it, as in, I tried, or something like that. She's like, I ain't doing that.
Yeah.
I ain't doing that. So, let me ask you this. What are your thoughts on sexual positions? Like, does a certain position intensify the sex, or does it really depend on the person that's doing it?
It depends on the people that are involved. I mean, certain positions. If someone can have a favorite position, it could be doggy style, it could be, missionary, whatever it is. But it depends on the people that are involved, I would say. And you can be creative with positions too. Mm-hmm. And, depending on, so like on my last episode of my talk show, we talked about size. And does size really matter? So if a guy is not, we'll say that well endowed, his stroke game.
That means he's small.
But he has to be, you got to kind of be creative when it comes to different positions. So, you can feel something, I would imagine. Yeah. Okay. So that could be maybe propping herself up so where he can, actually using a pillow. You can use a pillow pussy prop is what I call it, to prop her up so he can hit it. Yeah.
Oh. Mm-hmm. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay, I just learned some new look. Okay, hold on.
Or it depends on his size too. You always want to do your Kegels, lady, while he's inside of you, so you can hold on to it.
Rewind.
Yeah. So if he is not,
go back to the pillow.
So pretty much, so it's a pillow pussy prop. So basically, you're going to use a pillow up under her and prop her up. So depending on the position that they're in, she's a little bit elevated, and he can enter her. It could be from the back, or if she's laying on her back. Yeah, you can be creative with different positions.
Hey, don't go running out to Walmart buying pillows and shit.
No.
All right, you got them at home. Okay, you got them at home. But I get it though. I get it. I've never done that or heard that. So thank you.
Yeah.
Pillow pussy prop.
Yeah.
PPP.
Yeah.
You down with PPP? Yeah, you know me.
Yeah.
Pillows
are great. Pillows are great. Using toys in the bedroom is great.
Okay.
Oh gosh.
Any kind of particular toys you recommend?
It depends on that person's, personal preference. Anything that's gonna give vibration to the clit is great because there are 8,000 nerves in the clit. So.
8,000 nerves.
Yeah, that's right.
8,000 nerves in the clit. Here I am, thought there was like 2.
Yeah. So yeah. John said it best. Under the lower back with the pillow, it'll hit the G spot.
All right, we got. I ain't gonna say. Hey, my man here just shooting him out, but he said under the back with the pillow.
Yeah.
Is a good pussy prop.
It works wonders.
And we're not talking a Dollar Tree pillow.
No.
All right, it has to be a good pillow.
No.
Has to be a good pillow. So I imagine that with the pillow under the back, so she's kind of up a little bit.
Yeah, and he's able
he's going down.
Yeah. So he can get into her so she can feel it inside her walls and stuff.
Now, folks, if we take a commercial break in a minute.
Oh, we take commercial break?
I might have to go outside and get some air.
You need to get some air? We haven't even, okay.
We're going.
Because I have my little bib here I like to show. But we can talk about that after.
We got a bib. We'll get to that. We'll get to the bib. We got a bib over here we're going to get to. Okay. So.
All of this on a Wednesday at 4:45.
On a Wednesday. And we are live at the Attaché Lounge. We are in the Platinum Room. Yeah. We are live. So again, those that just tuned on, I'm your host. I am Will. The Release Session presents Smoking Words with my lovely guest, Twyla Be Good. And let's talk about sex, baby. Yeah. We're on that today. And don't get it twisted. It's not that type of thing. We're talking some healthy stuff that can improve your sex, it can improve your relationship, could improve your love life. Because to me personally, I feel like sex is a big part of a relationship.
It's an investment.
Yeah, because I feel like you can have emotion with a person, you can have be in love and all this, but if the sex is bad and you're not satisfied in the bedroom, that can take a huge toll on your relationship, because it's hard to be with somebody, and just in my opinion, it's hard to be with somebody you're not sexually attracted to.
And over a period of time, if you've been with that person for several years, and our bodies change, and what you may have liked 10 years ago, you may not like that anymore. So that's where I would come in and talk to couples and find out, well, when did you stop enjoying sex with your mate? When did this shift happen? Was it was after the kids came and, work got in the way. And now you're just, everything is stagnant and no one is happy. You're just going with the motions.
Mm-hmm.
So you really want to talk to them about, okay, well, when did this change happen and how can we, going forward, what goals do you want to accomplish?
Mm-hmm.
Is it the intimacy that's gone?
Yeah.
Well, no, we got to talk about ways to be intimate again.
Mm-hmm.
If, like I said, it goes back to different positions. If she liked to be touched when she was 25 and she liked to be touched on her areolas, maybe she doesn't like that now, 20 years later. Maybe it's something else that gets her juices flowing.
Right.
We as women, we have a lot that goes on with our bodies when it comes to, as we get older. Premenopause kicks in, menopause kicks in, and our hormones are all over the place, just like with men.
Mm-hmm.
So how can the two of them work together and have an open and honest discussion on their new sex drive and what it is?
Right.
So, yeah, it's not so much sexually attracted. It's now we've changed. So how can we
Get back to that.
get back to that? Yeah.
Wow.
So that's what a sexologist does. I talk to couples about that.
So did you ever have any excuse me, you ever have any doubts maybe before you went into sexology? Did you ever come to a point where like, damn, this is really what I want to kind of put out there?
Mm-mm. Nope. I went to, took my online classes during COVID while we were all at home drinking every day. And I was watching your TikTok videos. And I was studying, but no, there wasn't any doubt. I figured out what my purpose is and what I enjoy doing. I'm educating people, so I like it. And it's a fun topic that, we really don't openly and honestly talk about. I think a lot of times we think certain things when it comes to sex, especially within our community, is very taboo.
I would agree with that.
And so we learn a lot about sex through porn.
Yeah.
And, that's not what sex is about at all.
No.
No. But that's where we get our education from, But that's, it's fun to watch, but that's not what it's
man.
about.
Hey, y'all heard that. So, porn is not a learning channel.
No.
It's not. It's.
Pornhub is
I watch porn.
Yeah.
I don't know too many people who haven't.
Come on, yeah.
To me, porn is. I guess I won't say I don't get it because I get it, but I feel like the people that watch porn are not having a good sex life, so they kind of use that as a springboard to get turned on, or you fantasizing about somebody else as opposed to the person you with, rather than taking that energy and putting it into that sex life.
And it can be, watching porn plays, it's different for everyone. You could watch it maybe to try to see about different positions. It's just another form of entertainment in my opinion.
Right.
But at the end of the day, that's where we get a lot of our education from when it comes to sex. It's by watching porn.
Well, let me ask you this. Do you, since we're on the subject of porn, do you feel like couples?
She said porn is for people with no in-house.
That part. Do you feel like couples or relationships that video record themselves? What's your approach with that? Do you think that's something fun, something cool?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
record yourself. Get a tripod. Get the little light thingy.
Yeah, that I forgot today.
That you forgot. Yeah. You record yourself and watch each other's expressions. Play it back.
Yeah. See, now I'm with that. I'm with that.
Yeah.
Do it, run it back, watch it, do it again.
Yeah.
Run it back, watch it, do it again.
That can turn you on right there.
Yeah.
Just seeing your partner and how he or she is moving, how they are, the sounds that they make, because that's all very natural. Porn is acting. But when you're with that person and, you're recording yourself and you watch it back, it's like, oh shit. Like, that's some good stuff.
Yeah. You know what? You're right though, because I ain't telling out no secrets. Let's just say.
You got me telling, no,
Let's just say John Doe recorded himself one day. But my point is that if you record yourself, you see kind of what you're doing wrong, maybe, and what you can do better at. And what and you like you said, you see the reaction for her or him,
Mm-hmm.
and you're like, oh, okay, she liked that, or he liked, they really like that, so
Mm-hmm.
I could do that better, or get creative about it, you know.
Yeah, and say, hey, when I did this, did you enjoy it when I touched you here? But also too, with that, you can do mutual masturbation. So you and your partner literally masturbate together. Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm learning some stuff today. Mutual masturbation.
Yeah.
Miss Twyla, tell us what that means.
So basically, you and your partner are together, and you are masturbating in front of each other. And he can watch her, she can watch him. They're looking at each other on where they like to be touched, where he likes to be stroked. Is it mainly on his shaft? Is it more toward the head? Is it the balls? Whatever it is, she can learn from him what he's doing while he's doing it to himself. And the same thing with him. He's like, okay, so I see, she likes to use the fingers, this direction. She's going harder. She's going faster. She's stimulating her nipples. So that's what I need to try when we are together. But it's all about no penetration. You're literally, together learning about each other as you, have self-pleasure together.
Wow, mutual masturbation.
Yeah.
She being nice about it. So I'm saying, fellas, you're jacking off in front of your girl. And ladies, you're playing with your cookie in front of him. I'm going to say it. All right. But she said mutual masturbation.
Yeah.
So that's pleasing yourself in front of each other.
Yeah.
Now, in my lifespan, I have met people, women, who have requested or suggested that I masturbate while they watch.
Mm-hmm.
And as a young pup, you never really got that. But as you got older, you're like, okay. I see where this is going. So that makes sense with what you're saying, because it turns out to be a turn on.
Yeah, and now, that's on porn too, guys jacking off. Wow. Some people like to watch. Some people are voyeurs, and they just like to watch people have sex.
Mm.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey, this is what we talking today. We talking healthy sex.
Healthy sex.
Twyla Be Good. Your boy I Am Will. The release session presents Smoking Words. We are at the Attaché live in the Blueprint Room. Again, thank you for joining on with us. We got a lot more to talk about. For everybody that's tuning on Instagram, Facebook right now. Hey, if you got questions, you got a comment, shoot them out there, man. We here. We gonna, we got some more time to go. Don't worry about that. We are good. We're good right here. So, let me ask you this.
Okay.
Because we talk Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
We talk Sunday. Kind of prepping for what we're doing right now.
Yeah.
And so, as you can see, I'm not a paper question guy. I kind of treat this like my poetry.
I see, just off the top of the dome.
It comes off the top of my dome.
Mm-hmm.
It really is. So these questions are already in the memory bank.
Okay.
So what do you feel out of these sexual positions is maybe the best position to please him or her sexually?
Oh, wow. The best one? I think they're all great. It really, like I said, I have my personal preference, but that may not be my client's personal preference.
Okay, no. No. You're not skating out of this.
No, yes, I am.
What is your personal
skating
preference?
Right on. Nope, I'm skating.
Y'all heard that? She's skating.
Yeah, I'm skating.
She's skating. Mm-hmm. She's not going to tell us her personal preference.
But
Denise said that depends.
It does. It depends on what you and your partner both enjoy.
True.
Like some people are into kink. That's a whole nother.
Whoa. Oh, good.
Yeah.
I had to put my cigar down.
Yeah.
What the hell is kink?
I didn't bring my handcuffs, but some people are into kink.
Okay, that's kink. The handcuffs.
The handcuffs, the floggers, the paddles. Yeah.
Okay, what?
Some people like to get spanked.
I feel like a virgin right now. Oh my God. What is?
I'm taking your virginity.
Floggers.
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 Yeah.
What are floggers?
It's like has these tassels on the end. Yeah.
Oh, like like kind of like a whip or something.
Yeah.
Oh, that's some. What is the dominatrix?
It's the dominatrix and the being a dom or a sub.
Oh boy.
Yeah, you can be submissive to your partner, but that's a whole nother world right there. So BDSM is something that people are into. If you're into kink,
BDSM.
it's nothing wrong with that. Yes, BDS.
Wow.
And that involves is bondage, it's being submissive, being a dominant person. It goes into and I always, some words you really can't say, so this is one of it. Sadomasochism, I believe that's how it's said.
Sadomasochism?
That's it. I think that's
Sadomasochism.
Yeah, anyways, it's like when you like to get spanked. That's the one word, I have a hard time saying that.
That's the shit you see on the movies with the white people. They like you spank.
Yeah,
I know some black people like to
but
spank too.
it is some of us out there, of the melanated people, yes, some of us do enjoy that.
I don't like to get spanked. I just want to put that out there.
Well, she may like being spanked.
Oh, I would spank her.
Yeah, like you can
She
bend
ain't
her
spanking
over
me.
and you can spank her.
I'm not a baby.
She may like that.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
But yeah, but that's a whole nother world. There are toys for that. It's a lifestyle for some people. For clients who are into that, there is like a test you can take to find out if you're more of a dominant person or a submissive person in the bedroom.
Okay.
And that's where you want to create those safe words. So, because consent needs to be there.
You got that?
Yeah.
So you want to have your safe word.
Mm-hmm.
The sentence to be there because I think that protects both parties
It does.
from some misunderstandings.
Exactly.
And you definitely don't want to be Bill Cosby-ish or Kelly-ish.
And everything doesn't have to, we think of BDSM, we automatically go to 50 Shades of Grey. And
there you go.
Yeah, that's like to the end of the spectrum, the far end of the spectrum. But there are different, levels to this particular lifestyle. But I do focus on that as well. I'll talk about that. Yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I sell those toys too.
Okay. You heard that?
Yeah, if you want to get your
we're going to get into a lot of her products. We're going to get to a lot of her products, a lot of things she does along the lines of $6 later. We're going to get there. So don't worry. Just take notes. Because I'm taking notes. Okay, so let's talk climax. Climax.
Oh, wow. That's a big one. Mm-hmm.
With women and men.
Mm-hmm.
Because I've talked to women. I kind of interviewed a few women before this podcast.
Okay. Talking about orgasms? Are they able to achieve them?
We were talking about orgasms.
Okay.
And some women said, hey, I don't have an orgasm. They were okay with it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They said sometimes it's hard for me to have an orgasm.
Mm-hmm.
And some women said, it's easy peasy. It's like that. If I get touched in the right spot or this and this and that.
Yeah.
So I guess it's more on the women that said that they had a hard time having orgasms. As a woman, can you really be sexually satisfied without having an orgasm?
You can. So orgasms is a big conversation piece that I have when I have my classes. I really touch on that because a lot of times we have it in our mind that sex is not enjoyable to a woman if she does not have an orgasm. But she can enjoy the actual act. And there are a lot of different reasons why some women don't have orgasms. But there are different ways to have them and not have any penetration involved.
Mm-hmm.
So they would come to me and I would talk to them about, okay, how often do you have orgasms? What is preventing you from having them? It could be something that maybe they aren't mentally there when it comes to being with their partner. Or it could be that not every woman is going to have an orgasm vaginally. Mm-hmm. Penetration doesn't always lead to having an orgasm at all. Wow. So at that point, you want to figure out other ways that she can, that she's turned on that's going to get her to have an orgasm. So I really focus on the 5 different types of orgasms is clitoral, vaginal, erogenous zones, anal, and a combination of everything.
Got that, y'all?
Yeah.
We got a question here.
Okay.
So Soraya says, hey Soraya, New Jersey in the building. Why do guys need to tell their lady what they want in bed when they start a relationship? What you think about that?
Why do guys need to tell a lady what they want in bed? I think that, I guess this is my personal opinion. I'm guessing they're wanting to know, are you going to be sexually compatible for them and what they like? Now, depending on how early in the relationship are you having these conversations, it could be kind of like, okay, we just literally met a day ago, and now you're already telling me what you like to do in the bedroom. You know, like that's
too much.
That's too much.
That's too much.
But in the beginning, like when you are dating, and as you get to know that person, and now you're having this, you've gone out, you communicate on a consistent basis, and now both of you are wanting to take it to another level where you want to become sexually active. That's when you need to have that conversation.
That is, I absolutely agree with you. Now, my personal opinion on that is that if I meet a woman at the beginning, the gentleman side of me probably won't have that conversation till later on down the road. But when that relationship comes, I am the type of person, I would kind of put it out there, what I like, kind of what we were talking about earlier, what I like, what I don't like, therefore I can know what she's willing to do or won't do. Because as you said, that can be a deal breaker. Now, personally, it ain't too many things sexually with me would be a deal breaker. Like, I mean, if a woman says, "Hey, I don't give head," I'm okay. We'll live.
Okay.
We'll live. But I think down the road, that could be an opportunity to go down that road to see if she's possibly comfortable with it, or maybe not comfortable with it, but it's only one way to find out. But I think anything can change your mind. I think.
That's the risk.
Tell me. Tell me.
So for me, because I'm a little bit different.
Right.
I'm more of a free spirit, I guess. I will, whoever, the guy that I'm seeing, we're dating, and 9 times out of 10, I already know if I'm going to want to, have sex with him anyway. And
the jump, or
well, yeah, I'm gonna size him up.
Okay.
So like, okay.
Okay.
But,
just on that, before you get to that, real quick. So when you meet a guy, you kind of size him up.
Yep.
And you, in your mind, you're saying, okay,
I could probably hit that.
So it ain't just guys that do it.
No, we as women do that. I think that we've always been taught we're supposed to be ladylike and be, somewhat reserved. No, I already know what I want to do if I want to do with that person.
Right.
So now, time has passed. Now we get into, okay, I will tell him what I enjoy. Because I'm not going to be dissatisfied when it comes to sex. So if I tell you I like to be touched here, do not kiss my ears, I need you to listen.
Right. Because that would ruin the whole fucking night.
Exactly. But, all of this at the end of the day goes back to communication.
Right.
Open, honest communication. And so like you were saying, so you meet someone and it's not a deal breaker if she's not giving head. Well, suppose a year has passed and she's not doing it.
Right.
And now you are one of your dicks up.
Right.
Now what are you going to do? She already told you she's not doing it.
And you're not getting it.
And you're not getting it.
Then we got a problem.
Now you trying to push her head down there and she's like, no. So my whole thing is, why set yourself up for something you're not going to...
For failure.
Yes. Don't do that.
Setting yourself up for failure.
Find someone who encompasses everything that you like and you guys are sexually compatible, is my motto.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, let's say...
I do want to touch back on those orgasms.
Oh, go ahead.
So with the 5 orgasms, I think a lot of times we think that, I can only give a woman an orgasm vaginally. That's not always the case at all. A woman can have sex and not reach orgasm through penetration. And so if you two are into anal sex, that is one way she can achieve an orgasm is through anal. And it's hitting, the right spots and so forth, making sure you have a lot of lubricant, and and she, of course, is very relaxed.
And be safe.
breathing. Yes.
Be safe. We want to put that out there. Be safe.
Because your ass does not get lubricated. So please make sure you have a lot of lubricant. I suggest you keep it, on like the nightstand or what have you, so you can reapply as often as needed. But that is one way. And another way which people tend to not focus on are nipples. Nipple play is one of the erogenous zones. And so if you gently touch her nipples, that can get her there. And there's no penetration involved.
And I am a nipple
And men,
guy.
some men like to have their nipples sucked. I don't care what y'all say. Y'all enjoy that shit too. Yeah.
I can't lie.
Because it is
I do. I can't lie. I do. Hey, fellas, y'all call me a punk all you want. I do.
Make your toes curl like you got rheumatoid arthritis.
It feels, it's sensuous. The word is sensuous when it happens to me. I could say that. That is a good feeling.
And a lot of men will not own up to that and admit it because they probably feel that, am I less of a man because I like this? No. If it makes you feel good, then have your nipples up, man. Come on now.
Now, fellas, I'm going to put this out here, all right? I'm going to say this, man. Okay? Don't take nipples as if you got nipples, all right? You got a chest.
You have a chest, but there are nipples on your chest. But yeah, that's another way that she can have an orgasm. It's simply through just nipple play and no penetration. But that goes back to, once again, first of all, it starts with self-pleasure, learning what you like, touching yourself, enjoying what it is that you like, where you like to be touched and so forth. So you can tell your partner that. And then,
I got a question.
Okay. I may have an answer.
Now, before I ask this question, I just want to put out a reminder. This is R-rated. This is not PG-13.
This is an R-rated conversation.
We're talking some grown folk stuff right now. All right, so I'm asking a question. This is our sixth outlets in the building. Twilight be good. I'm your boy, I Am Will, the release section presents Spoken Words. We are live at the Attaché.
Yes.
In the Platinum Room.
Yeah, in Dallas.
And we're talking some good stuff right now.
Right here, no clip.
What are your thoughts on when women prefer a man to have an orgasm inside of them? What does that do? How does it? Is it really the feeling that some women make it out to be?
I'm
just asking questions. I'm just asking questions.
So you're saying the woman, she would prefer her man to come inside her?
Inside her.
Okay. That's what she wants.
So
I mean, for him, I would think more so for him than, he doesn't have to worry about pulling out or wearing a condom, of course. And that just goes back to what those two individuals involved want.
Okay.
Now, if of course, if that's what you enjoy, and go for it. But, there are other ways that, she may enjoy that. It may be women that enjoy what I call spray painting on your face. It's in one of my poems too. So he spray paints on her face.
I'll be back.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm back.
Yeah.
Hold on.
She could get turned on by that, like,
spray painting on her face.
Yeah. You gotta be creative. Spray paint on the face, write her name on her back if he's behind her. Yeah. These are tips I tell my clients. Why not?
Y'all gotta excuse me. I will not ready. Hey, Nita.
Yeah.
Hey, Nita. Stop, girl.
That is, so, let's just, let's be educated a little bit. So, a man's sperm is healthy for women to swallow, or, if you are in a homosexual relationship, it's nothing wrong with that. Swallowing is great. I don't care who is involved. The reason why is because it has nutrients in it. So I tell my clients it is nothing wrong with that. And I, encourage them to do that. But that also goes back to one main key is diet. So, and I call it dick diet, a man's diet, what he is eating. Because my thing is sex shouldn't leave a bad taste in your mouth. So if you've been, eating unhealthy, it's going to come out in some form or fashion.
Right.
And so it goes back to your diet, what you should eat. Drinking plenty of water, staying hydrated. Nuts are good for your nuts. Nuts are great. Fatty acids, those potassium and so forth.
Oh,
they're great.
We're talking for a man?
For a man to eat what he should eat. Nuts.
Like
the
okay.
walnuts, almonds. Yeah. Mm-hmm. They're great for you. Yeah.
I didn't know that. Okay.
But it all comes out to how his juice is gonna taste.
So you would suggest obviously water.
Yeah. For women and men. Yeah.
Now we always heard fruit.
Fruit is great.
Fruit
is key. Yeah. Fruit. Your pineapples, kiwis, strawberries, any type of berries, strawberries, raspberries, blueberries are great.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That makes sense. So
yeah,
you got
bananas,
that,
of course. Yeah, but
got
eating
that,
the diet goes back into all of this. But yeah, he can spray paint on her face. She can swallow, but no one wants to taste like funky spunk. Ugh. Just like he don't want to be down there and
Okay.
not too nice and fresh down there either.
Okay. So what are your thoughts on squirting?
What you want to know? Like, can a woman achieve that? Well, yeah.
Because like I said, I talked to a lot of women before I did this podcast.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to be prepared and got thoughts and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of women brought up squirting. Some women said they couldn't do it.
Mm-hmm.
A few women said they could.
Mm-hmm.
And some women that couldn't do it
Mm-hmm.
wanted to know like what are the keys to doing it. Like they would really wanted to do it,
so,
but didn't know how.
So squirting really involves how far if he's going to hit your G spot. That's part of squirting. And so like he has to hit your G spot, but it's pretty much a mixture of fluids. And so pretty much it's going to feel like she has to pee. And that's all it is.
Okay, so for my own personal information, so is she peeing? Is she squirting?
No, it's so okay. So I will say this: squirting is something that I'm still reading up on, because some researchers say it's one thing and some say it's something else. I personally put the two together and I say it's a mixture of a little bit of urine, because it is up there where like the bladder is and urethra and all that good stuff, and it's a little bit of her natural juices and her cum, same time. So it's all of this coming out. But the key to it is how he is hitting her. So if he's tapping in her G spot like that and she's getting ready to bust, then that's when she's going to squirt.
It's coming out.
Exactly. And so when you see these porn videos and she's just squirting all over the dang on place.
He hit the spot.
Yeah. And a lot of that is just like she probably had to go to the bathroom, and that probably is just a whole lot of water coming out.
Okay.
But some women can do that. Some women, they don't do that. And that's okay. It's nothing wrong if you can't squirt.
Okay.
At all.
All right. Nita says, I agree with her. It is a mix of both, not just pee.
No, it's not just pee.
So Nita, you talk like a professional.
Are you a professional squirter?
We're gonna have to talk about that, Nita. We're gonna have to talk about that. Before we get to your products you got over there, let me ask you this. So, how long have you been a sexologist?
I've been a sexologist for, this is 2021, less than a year.
Less than a year.
Yeah, well, I started my classes, like I said, during COVID, finished up. And so, I'm just starting to get into my practice, my business within these past few months. So I do speaking engagements. Ladies, if you want to have like the Twilight Experience Girls Night, you can book me. I will come and speak, and we'll have just like a big slumber party. We're not spending the night anywhere, but you have your wine, your food, whatever your drink preference is, and I give sex education tips. And it may be, where you feel comfortable being in a setting with your girlfriends.
Mhm.
And so you want to ask these questions that you may not ask, anywhere else. So that's where, I come in and I can talk to you about that. And then I
Okay.
have like lingerie and toys that I sell as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I would say I like what you're doing
Thank you.
because you schooled me today. You
Did I
have.
school you? Well, let me school you on this right here.
So
In case
what you
did
got
not.
for us?
So, my whole thing is, my motto is head should be good and head should be messy.
Right.
So,
Whoa.
You don't even have anything to drink. Are you ready
Whoa.
for this?
Head should be good.
Your head should be good and messy.
Should be messy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take messy for 500, Alex.
Yeah,
Go
it
ahead.
should be good and messy. So I created like these bibs.
Oh wow, that's
And
dope.
it's like a novelty.
That's dope.
Yeah. Just a novelty product. So pretty much they can see it. So ladies, you just wear this bib. Hold on, I got it.
She has the bib,
Yeah, maybe I think it's tied too high.
and we know what a bib is.
So these are give good head bibs. So pretty much you wear this bib and just, talk about being spontaneous.
I want y'all to get a good look
Get
at
your
this
hair
bib.
out the way,
I
ladies.
want y'all to get a good look
And
at
you
that
wear
bib.
this bib. And I got my phone right here too. So you wear this bib and you just simply tie it and wear nothing else. And just wear this and give him head. He will like it and appreciate you for it. And then when it gets to be kind of messy, you just like,
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I like that. Where can I get this bib at?
Just message me, and they come in black, red, and purple. Yeah, but it's give good head bibs. I thought it was fun because you want to keep sex fun, and you want to keep it exciting. And so, what better way to give them some head and wear a bib and nothing else?
Can I see that?
Yeah, sure. You can see it. Yeah, give good head bibs. Yeah.
Now, can a guy wear this?
I guess he could. Like, hey, to each his own. I guess he could. Yeah, I don't know if.
I mean, he's giving head.
He is, but I don't know if I could see my dude with this satin
We're getting that messy.
bib on and this lace and pearls down at the bottom.
Yeah.
I don't know if that would actually turn me on.
I retract that question and statement. Okay, delete that.
I don't know if that would turn me on though.
Delete that. What else you got?
So I brought so I created it's like lesson plans, but it's kind of glare on there. But it's a taste of sex plans, and so pretty much it's step-by-step lesson plans for tastier sex orgasms.
Okay.
And so it's different tips on how to have orgasms, the clitoral orgasm and vaginal. It's called clit tips and vaginal tips.
Good tips.
Yeah, and so it's obstacles that you need to overcome, what you need to do to help you achieve the orgasm. And so it's clit tips and the arts of vaginal orgasms. You can get these as well. I sell these too.
Clit tips.
Clit tips, yeah.
I like
Because most, out of all these 8,000 nerves in the clit, I don't understand. It's not like you need an engineering degree. It's not like the clit is a sphinx. You just need to know your partner and you need to listen to what she's saying on how to, where to touch her down there. Like, just don't be rubbing all over the place and doing all this. It's not like it was a post that said the clit is not a DJ booth. Relax. You're not over here doing this and doing this.
Right. Take your time with it.
Take your time, and it's a very sensitive area too.
That is.
It's a very sensitive area.
If you want it again, then you need to do it.
Yeah,
right.
like that's like you getting bad head
And
because she don't know what to do. Her teeth in the way.
That would be a no.
Like,
no teeth.
yeah, teeth placement is everything when you're giving
Not good.
head. Yeah.
Not good. It's not a hot dog.
No. No. So silly.
It's not a hot dog.
It's not. And then the only other thing that I brought is journals that I created.
Okay.
And so I give this to clients, and it's a taste of sex journal. So basically, she's writing her thoughts about what she wants to do and how she told her partner what she likes, what his response was, and then they bring the journals back to me, and we go over it and sit down and talk about it. Yeah. So it's part of their homework assignment.
Let me see that.
Yes, a little journal just a little plain journal.
I like that.
Yeah. So yeah.
So they can kind of write their thoughts or process it, whatever. And they bring it back to you, and you kind of.
And we go over it. Okay, well, you said this. What did he say, or what did she say? Yeah.
Wow.
Because communication is key. Yeah.
Wow. This is some really good stuff.
Yeah.
For anybody that just tuned on, this is Twilight Be Good, sexologist, my featured guest today. I'm your boy, I am Will. Host of the Release Session, Spoken Word Poetry Show, also the podcast, Spoken Words. This is what we're doing today. And first of all, let me say thank you for joining me. I've known you for a while now.
Yeah.
And you've always
been
This
is fun. This is cool.
Super dope person for me.
Yeah, thanks.
And hey, if y'all enjoyed this, I'm trying to get her out here this Saturday for the Release Session Spoken Word Show. It is our 100 show.
100 shows.
I'm trying to get her out here. I'm trying to get on the mic
for you.
I'm trying to get on the mic. She's been to several.
Which mic? Oops, stop.
The long one. All right. But I'm trying to get out here for the show Saturday so she can tell you some of her poetry as well. She's also a dope poet. Don't get it twisted. She's a dope poet as well. So before we kind of get to the end of this, let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Sexologist. You talk about a lot of different things. You touch on a lot of different subjects. How much of this turns you on? If it does.
All of it does.
If it does.
You know, I get stimulated because I'm educating people. So I get turned on by that. It's a fun topic. I make it fun. And that's part of the Twilight experience. It's what I enjoy doing. So it all stimulates me. And then at the same time, I'm continuing to learn and educate myself as I'm doing my research and reading. And it's never dull moments. I have learned so much more about myself and what I like when it comes to sex. And so, yeah, all of it is very stimulating to me.
That's dope.
Yeah.
And Nita says you are around here saving households.
You know what? My motto is saving sex lives. Because, you know, sex is a big part of everything that we do. In relationships, saving those sexless marriages, those sexless relationships, even if you aren't married and you are single, but maybe you're now tapping in or trying to figure out, okay, what do I like? So saving yourself, and it is an investment. And so just, to come and sit and talk to me, you can find me on all social media at Twilight Be Good. I do have a talk show as well. You're going to be on there. It is A Taste of Twilight After Dark.
Taste Twilight After Dark.
Yeah, and my business is A Taste of Sex.
Now, you got a poetry show coming up.
I do. Woo, yeah.
Tell us about that, because I don't know if y'all seen the promo for her poetry show, but if you haven't, it's on your page, right?
Yeah, the promo video is dope.
Go to her page and watch this promo video. It's one of the best promos I've ever seen. So tell us about that.
So I have two. One is April 24th. My apologies. April 24th, right here in DeSoto. And
where?
At 901 Occasions event.
Oh, it's off of Wheeling Road.
Yeah, off of Wheeling Road.
If you're familiar with Oak Cliff, that's Wheeling Road, not too far from Redbird Mall.
Yeah, exactly. So with that particular show, it will be poetry, but I will be doing sex tips as well. So basically, if I'm talking about anal sex in my poem, I'm also going to give tips on what you need to do to have great sex. Now, the show May 16th on a Sunday. Please take off that Monday. You will need to. It is very erotic, very sensual, very sexual. It's an actual show. So we will be...
getting nasty.
Yeah.
Keitha, we got beef.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it, girl, we got beef.
It will be it's masquerade, so please find a mask. You can order that off Amazon. Come there with a very open mind.
Mm-hmm.
The goal is to get you so turned on that you just go home and have like,
Might get lucky.
yeah,
Bring sand to the beach or not. It's up to you.
yeah. It's
But
check out that promo video.
it's
Tickets are on sale on Eventbrite.
dope.
Please check out the promo video. It's hot.
And then what platforms can people find you?
Oh, Instagram is Twyla Be Good. Facebook, Twyla Be Good. And my pages are A Taste of Twyla After Dark. That's for my talk show. As well as A Taste of Sex. That's my business page. So that's where you can find me. You can also find me as I travel Dallas smoking cigars.
What we do.
That's what we do. I got number 6. I love it. It's good.
Now again, I'm trying to get her out here Saturday. I'm a beggar. I'm gonna try. So y'all can get a little bit of this poetry side of it.
Yeah.
Man, I will say this. This has been enlightening. It's been educational.
Fun, yeah.
Very fun.
Yeah.
I have enjoyed it.
Mhm.
Everybody that has tuned in, and right now we're all across the place. We're Instagram, we're live,
It's like we're all over. I don't know where to look.
So if you see us looking all over here, that's because
Yeah, it's like I'm here, then I'm here, and here.
And blame me, I forgot a few things today, so I do apologize for that. I'll do better next time. But we're on Instagram Live, we're on Facebook Live, and this will also be uploaded to the Release Session YouTube channel. So if you missed it, you caught bits and pieces. Once we're done here, I'm gonna load this thing up, and you can go back and watch it tomorrow. You can get the tips that Twyla gave us on so many different things to please your partner sexually.
And please yourself.
Absolutely,
please yourself. Please yourself.
And we heard mutual masturbation. I'm going to get some Vaseline when I leave here. I'm just kidding. I got some already. Not cocoa butter. I got cocoa butter. I like cocoa butter. I got cocoa butter.
Oh yeah. And you know what? I give out daily tips too. So it's Wednesday, so today is Wet Sex Wednesday. And it's so funny because I do talk about lubrication and how it's very important.
Wet Sex Wednesday.
Wet Sex Wednesday. So every Wednesday is Wet Sex Wednesday.
What's today?
Wednesday. Wet Sex
It's
Wednesday.
Wet Sex Wednesday.
So I talk about lubrication, the different ones that you can try, the pros and the cons. Yeah, Monday is all about masturbation. Tuesday is Tasty Sex Tuesday, what you should eat.
I like that.
Wednesday is Wet Sex Wednesday. Thursday is all about positions. Yeah, tasty positions. And Friday is Fantasy and Fetish Friday.
Damn, that reminds me I left out a question.
Okay.
So we can't end
Let me get my beverage over here.
Get your beverage. Because I got one more question.
You have one more question? Okay.
I have one more question because I forgot about that. It was
okay.
on my brain.
What's your question?
We were talking. You brought up positions just now.
Yeah.
I don't know if they even call it this anymore. The 69 position.
Okay. They still call it that, but okay.
What are your thoughts on that? Is that a good thing to, please each other, or how you feel about that?
No, I can't. I ain't coordinated. 69. So I'm gonna need to light up again too.
Gotcha.
69 is okay in my opinion. I mean, you're trying to concentrate on one part, but if it's getting good, what he's doing or what she's doing, it's like now my attention is all over the place.
Right.
And I don't want to, neglect my partner.
Right.
But if it's feeling too good, then
what do you do?
What do you do?
Wow.
Yeah.
That's the question I left out.
It seems like a challenge. Yeah. You giving him head, he's giving you head, and my head's not in the game because I'm focused on what he's doing.
And you ready to get it?
Yeah, man, say.
I can't lie because
it's natural. Like you're getting it good, and it's like, you lose.
I mean, because I think at some point, if you're getting head, as good as it feels, you're like, okay, we're at the beginning of the movie.
Yeah.
Now I want to get to the good part of the movie.
And that can be a part of foreplay too. So you got, that doesn't have to be the end all to it. But that can be a part of foreplay.
What are your thoughts on We were talking about giving head.
Mhm.
What are your thoughts on just if a person just say, you know what, I just want to give you some head.
Okay. He
Because
just wants to eat her out.
yeah, just want to eat her out, and you know it's better than me because you're a woman. Some woman may feel like, okay, but at some point I'm gonna want something else.
Yeah.
Do you think a woman could have an orgasm out of that, and be satisfied with that?
I mean, I think she can. It goes back to that individual.
Right.
Once again, I know my personal preference and what I like and what I enjoy. Um, and like that doesn't have to be a game changer for me if that's all he does. Like, okay, that's great, but at the end of the day, I am going to want something more, and I think most women are going to want something more, whether or not I had an orgasm. At the end of the day, 9 times out of 10, we will want something more.
I can dig it.
Yeah, I need to feel something.
Y'all heard this, man. I heard this has been a great interview. Great
This
podcast.
is fun. This is different.
I enjoyed it. I hope we do it again. I would love to do it again.
Yeah.
This is Twala Be Good, sexologist. I'm your boy, I Am Will, the release session. Real quick, if y'all enjoyed this, the release session presents 100. This is our 100 spoken word poetry show. It's going down this Saturday, right here at the Attaché Lounge. You guys come on out, man. If you ever been a poet or a person who's bought a ticket, came out to the show in any way, shape, or form, I encourage you to come out this Saturday to celebrate this milestone with us. I originally was going to retire after 100 shows, but somebody talked me out of that. So we're going to keep it going, and hopefully we got some dope poets lined up, and I'm hoping this is one of them. So if you guys are doing anything Saturday, come out, check us out. Twala Be Good. You can find her on Instagram. You can find her on Facebook. She's got so many great products, so many things to talk about. If you have some, Denise, I know you're there because you're here now. But so many great tips on improving your sex life, healthy sex, safe sex. So many different ways to do it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much
for
joining us.
It was a pleasure.
I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
With that being said, this will conclude this podcast.
This concludes.
I want to thank everybody that tuned on, asked questions. Hey, Nita, appreciate it. You had some great questions. Denise, thank you. Soraya, New Jersey, I appreciate that. Everybody jumping on. I'm gonna have her back. If she'll come back, I have her back, and then she's gonna invite me to her show.
Yeah, stay tuned because I'm gonna have you on my show.
Cause then I'll be a guest, so I can go in.
It'll be a panel. Yeah, get these men talking because they want to talk all this in our DMs.
Right.
Yeah.
And it goes down in the DM. So with that being said, much love everybody. Y'all have a great night, great evening. We will see y'all the next time.
Peace.
Peace.
This was fun.
Yes, it was. I
That was
thoroughly
cool.
enjoyed it.
Why you trying to put me on the spot?
Hey.
I don't like your ass.
I said,
Hello.
I said, hey.